Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, how you doing? I'm Craig and this is Spirit of Vinyl. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Friday, 4th of July weekend. Hope you guys are got some cool plans for tomorrow night. I'm gonna start my night. I said screw it today, no more low carb beer for me, man. Beer Hug Tropical Imperial IPA. 9.9%. I got sick of drinking that low carb crap I've been drinking. I figured tonight I can have me a couple of these and I'll be good to go. So, cheers to you all. That's pretty good beer. Anyway, I changed my setup a little bit in case you haven't noticed. Well, obviously you probably did. My air conditioner's running. It's too damn hot in here to turn it off. It's usually over my shoulder. I usually turn it off. Hopefully you can't hear it. I thought it'd be better if I tried it over here. So we'll see what happens. So, all right. Well, the famous dumpster find was finally done. I've been doing that for the last 13 weeks. So what I'm going to do today is I got to catch you guys up on all the stuff I've bought in the last couple of months. While I've been doing that, I haven't been showing my pickups. So I got some here. So go ahead and get started. One of the first things I picked up, I ordered these from CollectCo. It's Hard by The Who, 1982. I want to say this was their last album from that era, and then they took a break. I think they've put another one out since they got back together after a while or whatever it was. Pretty good. It's got Eminence Front on it. That's one of the main reasons I bought it. I saw it. It wasn't much, $7 or $8. Oh, yeah, I don't know. The sticker's gone. A little bit of damage on the cover, but it plays just fine. So, Warner Brothers label right there. No inner or anything like that. So, and the other one I picked up that day from CollectCo. Judas Priest Rock'n'Rolla, debut album, great stuff. Obviously, I mean, what can be said about this? Just a great classic album. Of course, it's got Rock'n'Rolla on it, and Dying to Meet You and stuff like that. Just good stuff. I have all the Priest now. This gives me all the Priest from this album all the way up until Painkiller, I think, is the last one I have. And I kind of fall off from there. But, you know, like I talked about last week and I showed all that other Priest, I wasn't really a huge fan. I mean, I was a fan, but I never really owned a whole lot of their stuff. But now, you know, that dumpster dive find leads to Rock'n'Rolla. Ultimately, because hearing all that going, this is really good stuff. I should pick up more of their stuff, and now all that classic era stuff I have. So, and then I ordered this. This is the Megadeth. Kind of hard to see there. Countdown to Extinction. This is the picture disc. It sounds okay. I bought it not realizing they were going to repress it in like 2 months. But it didn't really cost me anything to get it. The record store day thing, my buddy was there with his daughters and they were looking for an album by some Irish singer. I think she's Irish. Her name is Laufey. And they sold out. And I told him I could get it for her. He just paid me for it. I ordered that from Discogs. They sent that, but they sent me 2 of them, like 2 separate orders in separate boxes. So I took the other box back and I got some, well, basically I got it for free. What I did is I took the Laufey record back to my local record store and I used that money. That's when I bought the Rock'n'Rolla and the Who album. I don't know, my head's all screwed up. Either way, this album didn't cost me anything. It's okay. I mean, it's a great record, but it's got that picture disc sound, which is kind of a problem. So then sometime in May or something, we had something here I was in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, which is only about a half hour from my house. It was called the Punk Rock Flea Market. My wife took me to it, thought I would enjoy it. They had some records there. They didn't have a ton of records. I was kind of hoping for more. It was a good time, though. But I ended up picking up this New Order, Low Life. And basically, I can thank you guys in the BC talking about New Order and Joy Division and stuff like that. And when I saw this there at that flea market, I bought it. And I say flea market, I mean, it was basically full price. But so I picked this up there, and I've played this a couple times. Very good stuff. I really do enjoy this. New Order's Low Life. And I picked up this Kitty album, which is called Origins Evolutions Live. And it's basically exactly what it says. It's kind of a retrospective of Kitty's career done live in concert, recorded on 4 or 5 different shows all put together. Very good stuff. So this was there. I'd never seen this in the store, so I bought that. I love this band. Kitty's a great band. Started off kind of as a nu metal band. Their first album was definitely a nu metal album, but they kind of changed, and their latest effort from last year is a thrash record, essentially. So their style has evolved over time, but very good stuff. Kitties, Origins Evolutions. Then later that day, because the flea market honestly was kind of a bust, but we did have a good time. Me and the wife drove down back here to Clarksville. We went to there's an antique store called like Oddly Antiques, and they have all this weird stuff in there, you know, stuffed chickens, and I mean, talking like taxidermy chicken, and you know, just weird, odd type antiques. But they had some records there, and they were decent prices, so I picked up Men at Work. This one is Two Hearts, and the price wasn't bad. It was $12, and it's basically near mint condition on the Columbia label. I mean, it's pretty shiny for some little, basically antique store downtown. But yeah, it's in near mint condition. Very good. I played this. It's pretty good. It is what you'd expect it to sound like. It's been at work. And also that day, now the cover in this is kind of, here's Mott by Mott the Hopple. Cover's hammered. I gave like $4 for it, but I mean, you know, on the back cover, it obviously had water damage or got stuck on something, but I figured for $4 it couldn't go wrong, and I did not go wrong. Cover's hammered, but the disc plays excellent. Sounds awesome. Great album. Basically, Mott is a band I was aware of that I'd never really heard, and my son found one in the trash one day and brought it home, and he brought actually the Hopple by Mott the Hopple, and then I've bought something else by them, so I'm really kind of digging this band. I feel late to the party. So, and then also that day at that same store, Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Brain Salad Surgery. This one was $8, but it's in very good shape, and it still had the poster in it. So, which I will, yeah, it's kind of, so that was still there, and you can see by the creases and stuff that it's basically just been in there the whole time. And very good shape. There's some ring wear, but the record itself was in really good shape. And this is pretty cool stuff. I bought it because it's one of those, you know, as a record collector, we hear these stories and, albums every record collector should own. And this is always on that list. And I'm glad I bought it. It is the fold-out cover and everything. So kind of, you know, I'm not sure if it's an OG press or whatever, but yeah, it was $8. So I bought it, and I've actually enjoyed that. All right, more stuff from Collectco. This is the Who Sells Out. Can't remember what year this is, but it is a misprint because that's the back cover normally, and the front cover is this, and these ones were printed backwards. I want to say it's from like 2014 or something like that. So, cool stuff. I really enjoyed that one too. I picked up that, And I ordered this Madonna's True Blue. Excellent shape. Got Papa Don't Preach on it. I really enjoy this record too. I just picked this up, and I just saw on Catherine S.'s channel, this album just turned 40 years old earlier this week. So, but yeah, very good stuff. So now I have the first 3 Madonna albums. I think that's all I need, you know, but I do enjoy listening to her every once in a while. So, figure that was a decent buy. Back to my record store, The Offspring Americana. I think it's a 2020 something press. This one's got Pretty Fly for a White Guy on it. Walla Walla, Why Don't You Get a Job? So, always enjoy some Offspring. I have a greatest hits. I have this. I have Smash, of course, and one of their newer ones that my wife got me a couple years back. So, Offspring's Americana. That same day, picked up Rainbow Rising. I got this for $12. Covers, you know, needs a little, you know, it's got some creases and everything else. It's on the Oyster record label, and it plays excellent. And I didn't have it, so when you run into this, something like this out in the wild, you got to pick it up. So, Rainbow Rising. And that same day, I picked up Cheap Trick live at Budokan. Same reason. I was commenting on Emma at 8 Vinyl Low's channel the other day, and she was talking about beefs, and I told her my beef with her I have is her love for Cheap Trick has made me listen to them and realize what I've been missing out on, so now I got to buy a bunch of Cheap Trick albums. So there we go, live at Budokan. Not much to say about that. You guys all know that. All right, then Father's Day comes up, and my son bought me Megadeth Euthanasia. This is the press that just came out. Pressed on double vinyl, gatefold, 2026 repress. Sounds excellent. I was super happy to get this. All I had was a picture disc and an unofficial and a CD. So now I have this. So I actually have an official press that actually sounds good. My unofficial press sounded pretty good. You just had to turn the volume way up. And picture disc, you know, they're picture disc, which is technically an official thing, but it was a picture disc. So this is the 2026 repress of Euthanasia by Megadeth. And that same day, he bought me this, Kiss Alive 3. I have a copy of this that I got when it came out, and you can kind of see it right there. See that little white thing? That's my copy of Kiss Alive 3 on white vinyl that's autographed by the band. Let's see, I've shown that before. It's right there. So I never play it. I don't even play the other disc because what's the point? So he got me this. This is a 180 gram audiophile vinyl, it says. And this is cool. I like this because it's got the 80s stuff on there. I mean, the tracks on here on Alive 3 is, you know, it's got Creatures of the Night, and it's got Deuce and stuff like that, but it's also got Unholy and Heaven's on Fire and songs like Watching You and Lick It Up and Forever and stuff like that. So it is that. It's the Revenge Tour. This is the Revenge Tour. So very cool. A little overproduced in my opinion. It doesn't really sound live, you know, whereas like Kiss Alive and Alive 2 sound live, even though we know technically they're not or whatever. This is a little overproduced in my opinion, but still great to have and fun to listen to. So, and then we went to the record store the following weekend after Father's Day. I got some gift cards from other people, so I went to the record store to spend that, and my son went with me, and he picked up, this is Mayhem, what's Liturgy of Death. This is the newest Mayhem album, and I listened to this the other day. I like this a lot. I mean, not a lot, but, you know, it's death metal. It's Mayhem. It's that doomy, dark type of stuff. So, but it's pretty good. And yeah, this is their newest record, just came out. So, And then he also, my son, he likes hip hop too. So Ice Cube, Death Certificate, um, which is um, pretty cool. I mean, it's Ice Cube. It's the second one. The one song we would know on here. There's No Vaseline, which is one song some people would know, and then there's one, the wrong something to fuck with. I will not say the N word, but you know what I'm talking about. So this is Ice Cube second solo record after he left NWA, and he also picked up this NWA album, which is NWA and the Posse. There's kind of your featuring the DOC. There's all who's on there. I haven't listened to this yet. I also haven't listened to the Ice Cube album yet, to tell you the truth. But probably tonight. I think I'm going to spin both of those. And I got one more over here that I haven't spun yet either. So what I bought with my gift cards, I bought the 2026 repress of Countdown to Extinction. So I started with Countdown to Extinction as a picture disc I bought like 3 months ago, not realizing they were going to repress it, or I never would have bought the picture disc. So I would have waited for this. I got lucky to get this. These are sold out. These Countdown to Extinction seem to be sold out everywhere. I walked into my record store last weekend. He had one copy left, and he's like, hell, I don't remember ordering that. I don't know how that got here. I says, well, I'm glad it's here. So I bought this with my gift card, Countdown to Extinction. My favorite Megadeth album, honestly, is probably my favorite Megadeth album, is Countdown to Extinction. And I picked up that I was going to buy no matter what, hoping it was there. I picked this up. This is Zach Sabbath's Greatest Riffs, and this is good. I mean, I don't know if you've heard Zach Sabbath. He does a very good job. It's got the Wizard, NIB, Iron Man, Fairies Wear Boots. I mean, there's the track listing right there. There's 3 of them in the band, and Zach kind of sounds like Ozzy a little bit when he sings, and it's actually really cool. It's just like a Sabbath cover band with Zach Wilde in it, and I heard it on streaming a couple weeks ago. I'm like, this is really good. And when I saw that there, I bought it. And one of the main reasons I bought it is because I was using the gift cards and it was other people's money. Would I have spent my own money on this? Probably not. And next up, finally, last but not least, this one I have not played yet. This is Joy Division and Unknown Pleasures. And once again, I bought this because of hearing some people talking about this in the VC, talking about Joy Division and New Order stuff, the same reason I bought the New Order album. Well, when I saw that there, like I said, using other people's money and enjoying the New Order album that I enjoyed, I figured I would probably enjoy this. So we're going to find out tonight. I picked this up last week. It was last Sunday when we went down there. I really haven't had time to listen to music all week long. It's Friday night. Got me some beers. I'm going to play this. I'm going to listen to some Ice Cube and some NWA. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. So that's what I've picked up since the last time. That doesn't count the 8 records that Market Twanger's Turntable sent me, because I showed those when he sent me the VCLT, so I didn't feel like I should show those again, because that would have been 8 more. And then I have 4 more coming in the mail. So, just because I was doing that, I was still out spending too much money buying more records. So, and I know some of you guys out there, you have thousands and thousands of records, but this week, because this last weekend with Father's Day being the weekend, when I got those records from my son, that put me at over 900. And I know those numbers are rookie numbers to some of you guys, but for me, when you think about 5 years ago, I probably had 100 records, and now I've got 900 records. Pretty damn good, in my opinion. So, and, I know they're rookie numbers, but I felt like, wow, I hit a milestone. 900 records in my collection. So, and of course, that doesn't count the 45s I have, and, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what I picked up, and I really appreciate y'all watching. I've been seeing some threads out there, some tags or different things. I'm going to try to jump on some of those. But yeah, that's it for me for this weekend. I want to offer you a happy 4th of July and a happy beer hug to everybody out there. You guys all have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't blow any fingers off. It sucks when that happens. Trust me, I know. Um, no fireworks here, different story there. But yeah, don't blow off any digits or anything when you're out there blowing up, when you're out there blowing stuff up to celebrate America and the 4th of July. Cheers to you all. Have a great one, guys. We'll talk to you all later.